Hi friends, I'm happy to see you all again in my third video. I'm really thank you for all your responses for my last two videos, and thank you for your callbacks and messages. Today I would like to talk about positive thoughts and negative thoughts. Few of my clients and few of my viewers they have requested me to talk on this. It might look a small topic, positive thoughts and negative thoughts, but nowadays, friends, actually this has been influencing many people's life drastically in positive or negative way. Some people are keep on growing in their life successfully, and some people are stuck up in their life and they are going through a few depressions and anxiety and stress, and their life is stagnated. They are not going above. So as per my experience, professional experiences and personal experiences, I would like to share a few of my realizations and my professional knowledge with you all. So before starting, what is positive thoughts and negative thoughts, friends? We have to know the right sense of understanding of any concepts. Including if you are going to define what is positive thought, including if you are going to define what is negative thoughts. So I would like to start with a short story. What happened in a village, in a city, a king, he was recruiting a person for population control. Because he was seeing so many populations increasing drastically in his city, he wanted to control the population, so he wanted to appoint a minister for that position. So what he had done, he had called for the recruitment processes, and he was the primary interviewer for all the ministers, and he was interviewing all the candidates. What happened, a person, very good intellectual wise man, he had visited for the interview. King, quite well, he invited him and comforted him in front of him, and he shooted his first question. Explain me please, what is sex? That intellectual wise man, he was looking at King with surprisingly that with engulfing. He asked that, dear King, really, you want me to explain about sex? The king told, of course, yes, you must. This is a formal interview. I'm asking you a question. Explain what is sex. The king was expecting the answers from that person. The candidate was looking at other ministers and the king, and he told that, how many kids do you have? The king told that, and I don't know, what is the count now? What is the count now? I don't know. So the candidate explained that, still you don't know that what is sex? The surprised king again asked that, you are making me more excited, Mr. Candidate, and can you explain me that what is that sex again? And that candidate hesitantly told whole process of how a man and female involved in intercourse. All ministers and all the ministers and king, they were open to eyes. They were looking at like this, and they told that, okay, you can leave now. The person left. After that, one more candidate had come. He was very simple man and quite intellectual, and he already married and he has 3-4 kids. And again the same, king comforted him and made him sit and told that, okay, please candidate, explain me what is sex. The surprised candidate looked at king and told that, you don't know what is sex, dear king? Sex is nothing but male sex and female sex. That's it. The king really felt happy that he really understood the motive of the question. So dear guys, this is what a difference. What king expected is, what is the definition of the sex? Sex is nothing but a male sex and female sex. the candidates who have perceived that word in another angle explain what is the meaning of intercourse. So forget about interview process. What I am trying to tell you is actually the right perception of any concept. So like that only, dear friends, the meaning of positive thought and negative thoughts are nothing but positive thoughts are our natural and innate ability and our system default process. In our biological system and psychological system, intellectual system, positive only is there. So what is negative thoughts? Negative thoughts are nothing but it is like a imaginatory warning. You have to understand my word. The negative thoughts like warning. See, for example, we all know to ride a bike or drive a car. When we go for a purchase of a bike or a car, we can see that there is an accelerator, gear or auto gear, whatever, and definitely there will be a brake. If you ask the manufacturer what is the purpose of brake, what he will explain to you? That in case you are going too fast or you are not able to control the vehicle. So in order to protect yourself, in order to not to harm others, in order to avoid accident, you have to press the brake. That is a concept. That's a concept of brake in every vehicle, right? Can we think that the manufacturers are negative thinkers because they expect that accident is going to happen, so you have to press the brake? That's why we have kept a brake. Definitely not. The brake is there because in case if you are going wrong when you're driving or you're going drastically fast, uncontrollable, you're not able to manage your fast and vehicle, that time you have to save yourself and you should not harm others. For that they have kept a brake. Dear friends, negative thoughts are just like brakes. For example, you are preparing for an exam. Say for your 12th standard exam, IAS exam, or your TNPSC, KPSC, whatever national exams or NEET, whatever exams you're preparing for it. When you're preparing, you're preparing is a positive thing. Anyway, you're looking for a betterment of your life. That is a positive expectation from your biological system, psychological system, intellectual system, that you will be happy in your life. That's why you are writing for all those exams, preparing for all those 6 exams. And what you will do, you will take the books and keep on the table, and you will sit with the books and start reading and studying, right? And now 2 types of negative thoughts are possible. Negative thoughts means I am coming to the point that negative thoughts are not really negative. It has a positive attributions. I'll explain to you later. 2 types of negative thoughts. One is, if I don't study properly, I will lose my exam. Then I will not clear my exam. Then my life will be not happy. That one type of negative thoughts. Do you think that, friends, that this thought is actually original? No. It's a warning message from your biological system, psychological system, and your emotional intelligence system. Your intelligence is actually has 2 varieties. One is normal intelligence, higher intelligence process. Another is emotional intelligence. Your emotional intelligence is telling that if you don't study properly, then you will lose your competition. You will not be happy in your life, right? So that is not original. That is a warning message. That means if you don't do that only. So what we have to consider, okay, if I don't do that, I will be unhappy. If I do that, I will be happy. Simple. So these negative thoughts are not really negative thoughts. It's actually a warning. That's it. Another type of negative thought in the same matter, actually, if you overdo it. For example, if your capacity is to read for 6 hours to 7 hours, if you sit and read for 10 hours to 12 hours, then what will happen? Your system will collapse. If you overdo it, system will collapse. Your biological system, mind system, sleep will not be there. If these are all the things, if you continue for quite long period of time, then also you are going to lose your competition. Then also you are going to lose your exam. Then also your life will be happy. Then you will feel fever and psychological problem and insomnia. All these things will happen. That is also warning message. So these are all warning message, but not negative thoughts. So you should consider those thoughts that, okay, this is a warning message from my system. If I do this wrong, it's going to harm me. It's like a break. It should be there. And when you are studying for 6 hours and when you are exceeding 1 hour, then warning message will remind you. You can press the break. Then stop it there. Take rest. Then read later. Or if you are studying, meanwhile you feel deviation, sitting and watching TV, chatting with friends and doing something in mobile, then also warning message will come that if you continue in this, you will lose your competition. Then you will not clear your exam. That is also a negative thought, right? So when this thought comes, what you have to do? Okay, I should not do this. Then also one break and take your books and study. Simple. This is what negative thoughts. Positive thoughts, as I told you, it's innate process. You want to grow in your life. You want to do that. It naturally happens for you. Nobody need to push you for that. Then why people go for depression and they get severe anxieties and stresses? And last week I had met one of my clients. He told that, sir, I am feeling so much negative energy in me. See, actually energy is only one energy. We can't call it as negative energy or positive energy. One energy is there in your body, in your biological system, psychological system, intellectual system, emotional system. In all, there is one energy. That one energy has the capacity to push you further for whatever you wish to do. That is your energy. But when you identify that energy with one of your thought process for the purpose, if that energy is spent for the good purpose, productively, not harming you, not harming others, then that is positive energy. We identify it. It's just a label, but behind that is only one energy. And if you take that energy for the wrong purpose, you are harming you and harming others, then it's a negative energy. Negative energies can happen only if you have negative thoughts. As I told you that negative thoughts, again, it's just a warning messages. How come it happens? How come it becomes severe? Very simple, guys. As I told you that negative thoughts, like what I told, that you have to study for this hour only and you should not waste time. Those are all the negative thought comes. Okay, those are all warning messages. But if a person is keep on identifying himself, his energies around those warning negative thoughts only, if he keeps circling on that, that negative thoughts will multiply it. One negative thoughts will link with other negative thoughts. That link with another negative thoughts. Like chain. You can see that it would have become a big chain and it would have tied you only. So that is what people increase their negative thoughts. One thought, for example, if I don't get this exam, if I don't clear this exam, my life will not be happy. Then you get a fear. What will happen? You are reading your books. When you are reading your books, that thought again you're remembering that thought. If I don't do that, it will happen. Don't do that, it will happen. You keep on repeating that in your mind. See, once that you know that brake is there in your vehicle, when you know it, very simply that when you are exceeding that limit or when you are not doing that limit, you just press the brake. That much only you have to do. Simple. But when you keep on thinking that I have a brake, it might bring accident, or if I don't do that, it will happen like this, like that. If you keep on increasing that, if you keep on thinking about just a warning negative thought, then that will keep on multiplying. It will become a big chain. It will tie you. So what happens when these negative thoughts are keep on increasing? As my client mentioned that, sir, I'm feeling so much negative energy. I'm feeling drained out. I feel like I am lost my energies. I'm feeling very weak. I'm not able to do anything. Friends, I'll tell you very clearly, keep it in your mind. When you are, as I told you, when you keep on thinking about these negative thoughts again over a period of time, one time, when you keep on thinking, it's multiplying. No? What will happen? It will occupy your productive and healthy mind. Your natural, as I told you, your natural innate process is positive. When unnecessarily imaginatory warning negative thoughts, when you are filling in your system, what happens? I told earlier, energy. That energy is there, that energy drains out. It's like you have an aura around your body. We have aura, Tula Sarira, Suchma Sarira. Aura, we call aura, will be there around you. How much your positive emotions you are vibrating, people will like you, they will come and talk to you like that. How much you are rotating around those negative thoughts, your aura will emit at negative energies. So those people will not like to talk to you. Those when you fill those auras, negative auras, what will happen? It becomes a hole in that aura. So that aura actually drains your energies. I will not say positive energy, negative energy. Basically, your energy, it is draining out. So what happens? You feel, you feel. What did I do? I spoke to him all those concepts with that client. Told that, see, this is positive, this is imagination, and these are all negative thoughts are just warning messages. It's a warning that you should not do this, you should do this. That much only. If you know this warning signals, and if you don't do that, you are escaped. If you do that also, you escaped. So all those things, when I enlightened him, when he came and met me at 5 o'clock, how he was dull. When he left me 6 o'clock, he was energized. Like, sir, I was feeling some physiological problem I have, and I had some headache, and I am feeling like this. All he told. Now 6 o'clock, he is energetically going out. So what does it mean? When his mind got cleared, that negative, there is no negative thoughts and negative energies. There is only one energy. I am simply keep on thinking about those warning messages, which is unnecessary, unproductive, and which is useless in my life. Why should I keep thinking about it? Right? The once he realized that, automatically what happened? His loss of draining energy stopped. So suddenly he started emitting positive vibrations, positive aura. So it started creating. Now he is fine. But again, in his life, again he will encounter again negative thoughts. But again he should remind this, that it's just an imaginary warning messages. I should take it as a warning that I should do or I should not do for my success or my good life. If he thinks about it, then he will be fine. That much only, friends. Your positive thoughts are really positive, and negative thoughts are actually just a warning messages, right? Just like a brake in every vehicle. If you consider this, you will be always happy, right? So how to promote positive thoughts? So whatever I have explained to you, keep it in your mind. What you do, always keep thinking about these thoughts, right? You have to produce more positive thoughts. So positive emotions are like love, affection, forgiveness, forgetfulness, blessings, praying for others, right? And maintaining yourself calm and peaceful, at the same time happy, right? These are all actually positive emotions. Positive emotions and positive thoughts always connected. When you have positive emotions, positive thoughts will be created. When you have positive thoughts, positive emotions will be created. It's mutually inclusive. Negative emotions, what? Like greed, lust, jealous, and harming others, harming yourself, thinking bad for others. These are all the things will be there once when you feel that when you feel that you are rejected in any of the societies, or people are not giving attention to you. All those factors. This is another topic. Actually, we will discuss this in another video. Now, while coming to the point, these are all negative emotions. These negative emotions and negative thoughts. These negative emotions, all of you know that it's quite dangerous. It will spoil you and spoil others also. For all these negative emotions, the base is negative thoughts. I explained to you now that what is negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are nothing but it's a warning message. Something we call in our mind, it's a psychological problem called as OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. It's a compulsive thought. You might have seen that some people will keep washing hands, keep doing like this. If they don't do that, if they don't wash their hand 8 times or 10 times, something bad will happen, they will think. Why? Because they are identifying themselves, keep identifying themselves with that negative warning messages. That's why it becomes a compulsive thought for them. When that compulsive thought occupies your negative thoughts, then negative emotions created. So those people become negative personalities in our life. So clinically, we will, if the severity of the conditions of that personality disorders or anxiety depressions, we give medications and CBT, cognitive behavioral advices to them, and they will get corrected. And nothing is uncurable. We can correct it. But why we should lead until then? Now only you understand, perceive the things the way it is, and you correct now only from the basic level. Then what happens? Your all the problems are settled now only. You will become a very qualified and quality person, which is going to make you successful and happy person. So guys, I feel that I have explained to you what is negative thoughts and positive thoughts and negative thoughts, and positive energies and negative energies. Please understand my concept, what I have explained to you, and inculcate in your life, and your life will be happy. Okay, and let us begin our positive thoughts now only, that let all people will be happy, let all people will be healthy, and let them free of all that mental problems, let them be happy in their psychological state of being, and let all people earn good, prosper good, and live good. Whole world let it live good towards that God or universe or the supreme power or love and affection and everything. Okay, thank you very much guys, wish you all the best.